Aduh, bisa-bisanya telat. Yang mana? Oh itu, yang banyak itu, yang ada warna-warni. Beda lagi, yang mana lagi?
Jangan dong. Huh. Jangan dong. Huh. Jangan dong. Huh. Jangan dong. Huh.
Ya kayak gitu
Jangan
juga.
dong. Huh.
Bambang emang si Pancucucu sama Kageru. Tiba-tiba udah tap malah Zeta.
Jangan dong.
Gagak aja Kak Kageru apa Zeta.
Jangan dong.
Jangan dah.
Jangan dong.
Itu like iya like-ku gitu malah Zeta. Yang mana bagusnya Kageru? Gagak apa?
Jangan
Enggak,
dong.
itu disuruh Pancucucu kemarin. Tadi pagi. Itu
Jangan dong.
Gak, nggak penting sama sekali. Reven mana? Nah, ini dong Reven lah. Dah. Iya, Reven entah apa yang merasukimu. Ayo kita nonton guys. Bambang emang siapa itu telat-telat itu? Waduh, waduh, waduh. Woi, udah ditukar. Makasih saya. Let's go guys. Iyalah. Nah, udah katam ya. Hmm. Gini, ini gini, ini gini, begini begitu, terus begini lagi. Kepencet. Nah, tonton bareng-bareng guys. Apa yang terjadi di live tadi? Bambang emang telat. Ini ya. Jangan dong. Hihihi. Kenapa? Kenapa gitu guys? Aduh, gini. Oke, apa ini? Ntar terngiang-ngiang Zeta telat bang. Iya telat. Lo baru lihat bang. Iya sih Mi. Halo halo nonem. Let's go.
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
The history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Telat. Dragon King?
We were victims of the apocalypse. We also became the apocalypse itself.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
Ada tangan
No
4,
one can withstand
habis.
the power of the apocalypse.
Waduh, habis apa lagi? 3 elemen. Wow,
Both of you have only
itu
existed for a
habis.
fraction of what you know as time.
Ada angin, api,
You
air.
call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey,
Pas bukti ganda berapa Pak? Pas bukti ganda ada itu di listku kayaknya. Coba deh dicek. Bukti ganda. Oh, I see, yang Mesir itu ya. Sumeru ya. Nanti ya. Kerjain.
Life, death, and
The
the world around us
life,
all
death, and the
follow a
world
set of
around
laws.
us. Sudah pasti lah, B itu Riran. Riran nggak tuh? B itu banner. Nggak Riran dulu,
Taking
kan
a turn
baru.
for the better.
Ya elah, ini kak, inilah
Feast your eyes.
apa namanya?
Watch and learn.
Anunya kayak Layla ya, Layla gitu. Oh, main pedang tapi kagak dipegang gitu pedangnya. Kafe. Duh, kafe jalan-jalan deh ini.
Oh, and here's Kave bringing up the rear.
Sama. Ih, cakep banget. Aku kira Alhatem bakal Riran ini.
Awesome! Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program. Wow, I didn't
3.6
expect
Bang,
me to appear right
akunku
after the
wes
trailer
kelar
this
kak.
time.
Titik mana
I
Bang
hope
Ben?
you all enjoyed that.
Dikit lagi.
Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program
Soalnya
today,
ada quest yang
and we're
mahal.
gonna
Ya
have
ini
more
lagi ku
hosts
kerjain
than
nanti.
usual. So, why don't we go
Nah
around
nanti
and take a
Red
moment to
Ayakaku
introduce
dong.
ourselves?
Iya ya, siap sini.
Sure thing.
Thank
Hey
you,
everybody,
kewak-waknya.
it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new
Oh,
content with
yang
all of
jadi
you.
Nahida itu Kimberly
well,
namanya.
if it isn't the renowned traveler.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Kunapaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay.
Kok
with your
enakan
shiny
Dory yang
aura.
ini bahasa
And I'm
Inggris?
Sean Dury, the voice of Baiju from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm
Sir,
pretty good,
rating
thanks,
editing
doctor. I
saya
do have this
9.
problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello.
Tolong ridemkan kode ya.
me
Oke,
too.
siap Bang Ben.
Anyway, I am sure
BTW itu
a lot of our
expirednya
viewers
jam
have already
berapa,
seen our
guys?
characters pop up in the game by now.
Kodenya.
True. Yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Me too. You know, I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content. Like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6.
Alam?
Let me know if I'm saying this right. I think his name is Baiju?
Kagak tahu.
Baiju? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So, let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
Tuh, kode pertama. Langsung dikasih tahu dong. Kayak gini tuh tadi. Ini mah terlalu barbar dong, Mihoyo. Terlalu barbar dong. Di awal udah dikasih tahu yang Riran. Di awal udah dikasih tahu yang Riran Bambang. Ini konsepnya kayak mana gitu. Kemarin ditaruh di belakang, sekarang di depan. 6P LJT34. Ya. Enggak lah, lebih ke apa ya? Senjatanya si Bejo ya. Ya Allah, new weapon. Bagus sih ininya, weaponnya Bejo. Cakep. Gua di
When
banner.
on the road,
Nanti aku
one should
pet.
take ample time to
Hah, ada
pause
ganyu kah?
and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
Itu ganyu tadi. Oh iya, itu ganyu. Bang. Terus sama kafe. Ya Allah, bahasa 2 apa kafenya pas aku ada Primo. Iya. Untung aja fase 2 guys. Tapi ya gitu, ngebadut di mana nih, Bezo atau ganyu?
Ample time to pause
Kayaknya
and
Bezo aja
appreciate
deh.
the wondrous scenery along the way.
Ntar gajain Nahida akunku. Siap Kagero. Ini jangan sih biar limited. Nggak berharap banyak soalnya cuma mentok
Taking a
lantai
turn for the
11.
better.
Ya. Di up lah. Ini tipenya kayak Lilac.
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on
Iya
Baiju's
dia
shield.
tipenya kayak Lilac.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also,
Gelap
random
banget
thought,
mukaku.
but isn't Baiju the first male character with glasses?
Oh wow, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Personally, I love his voice. Think it's amazing. Also, you can't go
Yeah.
wrong with purple
Not
pants.
biased at
You
all.
really can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk
Bilang
about
tuh,
Baiju.
guys, kalau
Baiju is a
kepotong tuh.
doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baiju is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention,
Gas dah
regardless
12
of their
dikit.
wealth or
Makanya itu
status.
temenin aku nge-hangout dia
I
masih
see.
siap.
So he's that kind of doctor.
Katanya bagus Agre apa
Kind
Hyper
did you
Bloom.
think he was?
Oh,
Nggak
I don't know.
dua-duanya,
I
dia
kinda
mainnya
thought he
spread.
might be the type of doctor who does
Spread
good
itu
things,
bukan
but with his
Agrafet.
own
Spread.
nefarious plans.
Ketemu Elektro.
You know, like,
2
I can
Elektros,
save you.
2 Dendro, bagus. Tapi kalau main Hyper Bloom
I guess
boleh
he just
man,
seems kind of mysterious like that.
boleh.
Well, I give your imagination some credit.
Masa sih
but
Hunter?
sorry, he
Hunter
isn't
Pet?
quite the suspicious
Jelek
doctor
dong.
like you imagine.
Warna
In
hijau
fact,
ketemu
he's actually
biru
a
muda.
trusted physician among the people of
Biru
Liyue
putih.
Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baiju, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so
Bannernya itu
great.
di
I know people say
awal-awal.
that doctors are the worst patients. Is that
Agak-
the case for Baiju as
Agak
well?
sayang sih.
Well, Baiju's case is a little
Hiki, welcome
complicated.
Hiki.
And I don't want to give away any spoilers. So
Mukanya Amos,
travelers
nah,
will
makanya
have to
itu,
check
Amos
him out
ya.
in-game
Ini
to learn more about his story.
gacha
So,
senjata yang agak
zip,
kurang
I'll
worth
tell you
it
your
dua-duanya.
Okay, well, no matter what happens,
Satunya
I just hope that
si
he'll be able to take
Nahida
care of
sama
himself.
Me too.
Nilo
But
nanti
besides
dapat
his health,
KKN.
Baiju also has some other
Satunya
troubles to worry
Bezo
about.
sama
For example, Director
Ganyu
Who will
dapat
sometimes
Amos
put up
Bu.
ads outside of Boo Boo
Kurang
Pharmacy
kepake
to
deh.
promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor little Chi-Chi
Nahida
is
sama Nilo.
terrified
Ya
of Hu
Allah,
Tao.
pengen Nahida sama
So there are
Nilo.
some days where
Komplit
Baiju
dong.
really has his hands full.
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
As fate would have it, Baiju's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both
Kami lagi
studied
nonton.
together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways.
Thank you tetapnya.
Their differences were passed down to their
Saran build,
apprentices,
weapon,
which has
talent,
led to
hyperbloom bang
Baiju
free
and
to
Hu
play.
Tao's
Boleh
different
man, nanti
views.
ya, nanti ya.
In version
Aku lagi ini.
3.6, travelers will be able
Lagi
to
lihat
play through Baiju's story quest
new
to
story
hear some of
quest,
Baiju's inner
ular.
thoughts and learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting. I can't wait to check it out.
In
Interesting.
his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baiju will often choose to test new medicines on
Wah
himself.
Allah,
As you
ngambil
spend time with
item
Baiju in the field, you
ngehil.
can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baiju is a doctor,
Ngambil item ngehil.
it's pretty safe to
Ini
say that
nggak tahu
most of
sih
his
berguna
combat
apa
abilities
enggak
are
sih
focused on healing, right?
bakalannya.
Yep, that's right.
Mungkin di Enkanomiya
Baiju's treatment in
berguna.
battle is usually
Ya, di
performed in two
Enkanomiya.
steps. Step 1 is to control
Hayu,
the wandering sprite that
gozaimasu.
cruises
Hayu.
through the enemies and restores HP
Jam
to his
berapa
teammates.
ini?
Step 2 is to create a shield.
Semoga
When
aja
the
Nilo
shield
PT5.
refreshes,
Amin.
ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing,
doain
but
deh,
it
amin,
will
amin.
also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baiju believes that even in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done properly, lives can always be saved.
Sweet.
Seal.
Looks like we'll be able to try out
Silver.
some new team compositions with him in mind.
For
Aduh, agak
sure.
aneh.
Well, all right. I think that's all we have for Baiju. So
Silder
let's move on
dia.
to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people
Eh.
with similar tastes to sustain a
Entah.
pleasant conversation.
Kafe nih bos. Tos. Nggak usah dipegang. Pisaunya tos. Ayo.
Come at me!
Tos.
Breaking new ground!
Serup, serup, serup. Wah, serup. Wah, asik.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you tep-tepnya.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode?
Dia
on
dia
command?
bakal jadi
That would be
shielder.
useful for
Iya,
me.
kayaknya
That
shielder.
was crazy. And the toolbox,
Shielder.
he has some cool
Shielder, healer.
accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving
Ah,
these
jangan dong.
animations.
Enggak.
No,
Enggak,
okay,
jangan
so
Zetagen.
since
Iya, lu
Kave has
parah
some
ya.
connections with Dory, I'll introduce him. Kave is an architect and has this like
Mana
keen
teks?
sense for beauty and the arts that he's
Kita copy
developed ever
paste
since he
ya
was a
teks
child.
yang
Not to
ini.
brag or anything, but his
Open
magnum
review
opus
sih.
is the Palace of Alcazarzaray, which
Duplikat.
is crazy coincidence where Dory lives.
Copy.
And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste,
tapi
making them
diganti.
feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough more to survive.
Mood.
Okay,
Ya, kodenya ya,
he's
guys, ya.
broke. Interesting. Why is that?
Taruh
Well,
sini ya.
it kind of comes down to Kave's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He
Okay.
also has a strong sense of empathy and can
boleh
understand the
dong.
emotions and thoughts of different
Nah,
people.
bukan Nahida bakal
which may
kegeser kah di
actually be
part
one
ini
of
lo?
his sources of artistic
Kagak kegeser.
inspiration. For example,
Nahida
when
itu
someone
pasti
is
udah
trying to
fix
sell
kalian
something to
bakal
Kave,
gacha sih.
all they have to do
Karena
is
worth
make
it
up some
banget.
story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children. They'll practically hand
Worth it,
over
guys.
his aura, like all of it.
Jangan lupa
Wow.
tap-tapnya guys, jangan lupa di
What a
share
nice
link, share.
guy.
Copy link,
Yeah.
copy link.
And on top of that, he
Sama jangan
doesn't
lupa
limit himself with the cost of
di-follow.
construction. And take the Palace of Alcazarzaray
Thank you.
as an example. Maybe
Panju Juju mah itu.
could ever build something as amazing
Thank you,
as
man.
that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
Aku
But
udah
it's
lock-in aja.
probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with Al-Haytham.
But aren't like I'll hate them and
Roommate
polar
Al-Haytham.
opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kave thinks that I'll hate them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said,
sad.
Kave can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kave's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
As
talent,
an
talent, talent.
architect, Kave can help everyone
Semisal
save some
membuat,
materials when creating furnishings, and his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and
Oh,
creative
get no,
designer,
nanti dapat
Kave
batu
must
sama
always
kayunya
own
lagi.
tools
Oh,
with him.
boleh lah,
His
boleh lah.
toolbox named Marak not only provides Kave with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kave's attack damage to dendro damage and increases
Full
Kave's
chat di
combat
akunku heartbeat
capabilities.
itu sama dong,
We
sama
don't
tos
need to
dulu.
worry about triggering all
Sama.
those dendro cores at the same time. Kave won't be
Bentar,
hurt by
ini
them.
kok
In
cerah
fact,
banget
one
ya.
of Kave's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's
Aduh, kok banyak
always
nyamuk.
good to have a reliable partner like that. Changshang always gives Baiju a lot of help too.
Iya.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kave.
That's a pretty awesome
Charge attack-nya
toolbox.
beda
I
banget.
know, right? Okay, so that should be
Banget.
just about everything we have for
Charge attack
Kave.
macam
How should I say
apa?
this? I
Sungguh
think his
sangat
character
berbeda
has
dari yang
more
lain.
depth than we expected.
Bentar ya guys ya.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, and Kave will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the
Wah,
Academia
parujan yang
Extravaganza.
gratis,
In
Babang.
addition
Kukira
to the
kayak...
variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6
Oh, iya,
Darshans to
bisa milih.
compete. The extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this time. That's a lot.
Yeah, each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Rudawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look, this time the pattern is a cute little fungus.
Aw, that does look like fun.
Nice.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
Ooh, I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one. Okay. It seems travelers will have a lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of to reach those goals.
Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
Very mysterious.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever. Never
Confident,
dying.
are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own Hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla.
Awesome. Excited to check it out.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity has suddenly been on the rise, and the academia is
Bisa
dispatching
tuh
researchers
dibuat
to respond
meme
to the problem.
helikopter.
This time,
Yang apa?
we'll be helping scholars
Helikopter.
clear the desert of
Oh,
obstructions,
cafe.
assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer cannon, huh?
Helikopter,
That's quite the name.
helikopter.
As its name implies, it's very effective against Waynute. Our task will be to clear out any monsters nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate one or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
Oke, kita bisa nyoba karakter lain lah.
If the buff you receive
Udah,
happens
tapi
to
capek,
synergize
guys.
with your team
Gitu-gitu aja.
composition, then your team will really start to shine.
Kalian capek
I
nggak sih?
personally think it's interesting to
Ininya
have
gini-gini
these
aja.
random elements added to the challenge.
Nggak ada
I feel
penambahan
like it'll
gitu,
bring
yang
some fun
sembunyi-sembunyian
surprises to the gameplay.
dipermanenin gitu.
Totally.
And
Kan
these buff
bagus
effects
tuh.
are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come
Ya
up with.
biar aja sih.
And also, the Overflowing
komen,
Mastery
welcome.
event will be returning once again with double drops for a
Oh,
limited
double
time to
ini.
help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
In addition to the events we've already mentioned, there will be one more event taking place in an
Dalam?
all-new area. So first, I think we should reveal the new area.
No. Before we do that, let's take a quick break and give another redemption code.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Redemption
Sounds
code.
good.
Nah, ini
But
kita
one
saatnya
more note, we'll have
ngetik
some info
lagi.
regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
Artefak baru. Artefaknya siapa nih? Wanderer kah? Bukan. Emang lain dari yang lainnya. Mending Ganyu atau Ayaya mumpung belum dapat. Jelas dong Ayaka dong. Ganyu itu butuh charge attack tuh, butuh waktu. Cuman boleh-boleh aja. Itu doang. Dalam? No lab. No lab.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, we
New
are
area.
back and ready to show an all-new area being added to the game.
That's
Ini yang
right.
kita tunggu
And I
guys,
hope you're
new
all as
area.
excited as we are.
Last
This
but
area
not
is
least,
located deep in the
3.6
desert
buat
in the
si
northwest
Sumeru
of the desert
mungkin
of
bakal
Hajjamaf.
jadi 100%
According to
si
legends, it was one of the main rifts the
Sumerunya
monsters were
dan
emerging from during the Conrad disaster
bakal
500 years ago.
apa
And
patung
the
The
site of a
Seven Max
battlefield where
mungkin
God suppressed
bisa
the power of the abyss.
gila.
Although it was originally desert,
Tapi
the
ada lubang
ecological system
apa
has
itu tadi?
completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
Wow.
So you're saying that we might be able to uncover
Lagi
some
dong padang
buried secrets
pasir
about
tapi ada
Conria
itu
there?
itunya.
On second thought, it kinda sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Ya,
we have
ada
some little
hijau-hijaunya.
helpers to assist us in our search.
Loh, kita bisa berubah itu.
Waiting for us that will lend us its abilities, allowing travelers to freely fly across parts of the area.
Kita
and
bisa
access
berubah
some
jadi
locations
petnya.
that would be impossible on
Bambang.
foot.
Wait,
Loh,
we'll be able to fly around now?
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue its training. We will guide Sorush to drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version 3.6, the Iniquitous Baptist. Its abilities include using multiple elements in battle and creating shields for corresponding elements to
Buset,
reduce
ini
damage.
ya
It
Allah.
definitely looks like it'll be a formidable
Bos
enemy.
barunya mengerikan
That's
sih.
not all.
Semoga
We
aja
have two
kagak
more
nongol ya guys,
interesting
dia di
enemies
spiral
that
habis
travelers
itu
will
aja sih.
encounter. The Animo and
Oh, monster baru.
Hilichurl rogues. These Hilichurls are wandering across Tibet and do not belong to any particular
Mending jangan
Hilichurl
berharap,
tribe.
guys.
Sometimes they assist
Berharap
other
tidak
Hilichurls
muncul
or tribes
maka
in need of help.
makan muncul.
And
Semoga
they
muncul
also
di
have a
spiral
unique
habis gitu
combat
aja.
style.
Karena itu bos
Even though it
isi
seems
gitu.
this
Habis
place
itu
is full of
oh
new
ya udah gak
dangers,
jadi.
that still won't stop
Oh,
the
iya, bos deh.
traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here, so it's definitely worth exploring. And last but not least, in version 3.6, the legendary Dragon of Verdure,
Bisa jadi.
Pep, will appear. The Dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green dragon that
New
ruled
bosnya
Sumeria,
mager-mageran
but its color
katanya.
later changed to that of yellow sand.
Ya Allah,
Recently,
nyelam
it seems to be
lagi.
suffering from some kind of
Monster
illness.
kok
Travelers
nyelam-nyeleman
will be
gitu.
making their way to the Dendro Dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
That's different.
Yes, and in the third phase, the Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to
Apa,
change
weekly
into
boss?
its current twisted form.
Tapi
Perhaps
kok
we'll get some more answers after we
tidak
face it in
sebarbar.
battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going into its lair and determining
Oh,
what's
ini
causing its
nah, ini
current
barbar
condition
nih.
is an important task. and
Katanya
will be helpful to the
mager-mageran,
entire
tapi
nation
lah
of
ini
Sumeru.
tuh.
So,
Tuh.
if you'd like to learn more about the Dendro Dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story quest.
Oh, for sure.
New story quest.
I think there'll be a lot
Nah,
of
Hida.
interesting things for travelers to learn in
Tentang
this
apa
one.
ini?
So be sure to look forward to
Act
it.
2.
Absolutely. And
Ya ada
that's
nggak jadi.
about all we have
Ya ada
for
nggak
new
jadi apa
content
sih?
in the upcoming version. But before
Oh iya
we
iya,
wrap
ya
things
ada
up,
nggak jadi
we
ya.
have an announcement
Jangan
regarding
apa?
Genshin
Karena bos
Impact's
itu easy
music.
guys, bos itu
The
easy.
second
Ya.
album for the Sumeru
Bisa kok
region
gampang
titled
diralain.
The Unfathomable Sand Dunes will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice!
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Fantastic, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm
Beli
super
apa?
excited.
Be sure to pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right,
Beli
so
apa?
let's watch a trailer of the
Good
new
code.
OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
Final random code. Yo kode, gue cuma butuh primo, gas. Aku cuman butuh karakter yang aku suka. C6. Dah. Itu aja sih. Wow, ini bagus nih. Kita SS lah habis ini. Kita bikin ininya. Sampul. 7S9 X6 P4J sampai 1 April 2023. Tuh kan besok JB besok baru expired guys. Lo ada tulisannya loh, valid until 12 AM UTC min 4, tapi 1 April gitu. Jadi ya masih lama, bener nggak sih kodenya? Aduh, kangen aku. Pertama kali masuk Sumeru kan gitu guys lagunya.
Right? So it seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new version.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter and confronting the new Dendro Dragon.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Kanan lagi tadi.
I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
Kata Dori, ini pertama kalinya aku ikut apa special program 3.6 ini. It's so cool, sangat keren.
It's got
Iya,
layers.
tapi bahasa Jepang mulu.
Through that, I'm looking forward to the new area,
Lucu.
new
Desu,
playables, and of
gitu.
course the
Agak
academia
beda gitu sama yang
super
Inggris.
super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Oke, kelar ya guys ya.
Definitely. Thank you for having
you.
me again.
Of course, this is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Goodbye.
Iya.
Bye.
Tuh, udah kelar tuh. Oke, website mana website? Kita hapus dulu guys. Oke, let's go. Tuh kodenya ya guys ya di atas. Sip. Kenapa? Kok bisa? Udah. Tapi nggak banyak mandinya. Pure udah. Aduh. Ini. Pas banner Ganyu tiba-tiba jadi Ganyu main. Aduh, susah banget. Nih ya kodenya di atas di pojok kanan. Yuk diklaim yuk. sebelum jam 12 besok. Oke. 3.700. Apakah kita bisa dapat Ayaka sampai C6? Besok. Besok kalau nggak ini pagi-pagi. Ini aku live-nya pagi juga nih nanti. Jadi pagi-pagi kita gacha ya guys ya. Ahaya gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Gitu. Hah? Iya emang spiral dulu baru gacha. Bentar. Ini kan 127 nih. Ayo yang mau join. Ngebos yuk, ngebos bareng yuk. Ada Panjujuju nih. Tidak dapat. Ada Kezio. Kamu mau join? Oh ya. Berapa hari lagi bannernya bang? Pas hari raya guys. Pas hari raya ini kayaknya. Oh enggak. Sebelum hari raya sih. Lebih tepatnya di tanggal ini 10 hari kan. Tanggal 10, tanggal 11 atau 12 udah ganti banner. Mungkin itu kan sekali banner itu 20 hari. Tambah 20 hari 1 2 3 4 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Aduh. Mei guys, kita bisa gacha lagi. Di bulan Mei itu ada cafe sama Beizu sama Ganyu. Sedangkan di April nanti itu Nahida ini. Boleh lah. Ayo bantu yuk. Ini friendship double dong. Bisa ya. Lagi hangout aku nguli brutal guys. Oke. Bentar guys. Ikut guys, ayo ini. Aku ke siapa ya yang pengen ku up ya? Kayaknya Toma deh. Aku pengen nyoba Toma. Atau Kuki ya. Ojo Sara udah. Toma lah ya, Toma ya. Toma tinggi gini. Aku pengen cek deh karakter tinggiku juga bisa berpotensi gitu. Tapi nggak tahu nge-build-nya gimana. Kalau nge-boss itu enak, friendship-nya nambahnya banyak. Tapi aku juga butuh artefak sih. Pavilion aja dah. Pavilion yuk. Pavilion. Lawan apa? Pavilion aja kah, Kageru? Artefak. Oke, guys, itu ya. Yang di YouTube pindah ke TikTok ya, karena aku streaming itu doang. Si special program 3.6. Oke.